I'm sure there's. I'm super sure there's like ending credits scene. Also, we're here. We're here for the long shot. I can't do anything. Oh wait, no. Wait, let me turn on the controller again. I get copyrighted. Hey, comic books.
Okay, so this is what we could find out. We'll need to do a more thorough investigation, but most of it coincides with the history we know.
But there's...
Major General Fubuki, we've received several reports from all areas that the extinction belt has dissipated. And the Kunad Gate suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened here?
I'll send a detailed report later. First, we need to contact the New Himuka government.
Fubuki!
You saved her.
You're here too?
Alice?
What? Why are you so startled? Oh, you're with them too, Hanabi? What?
Alice. It's you. Wait. If you're here, then what about... Then... what about Karin?
You're gonna say who?
Karin?
Yep. He never existed. By technicality, he never existed. I guess. I'm not sure. Time travel shit's weird.
Do I?
Nope. Okay. Well, he saved her. That's what he wanted. Somewhere along the way, he just doesn't exist in her memories. 3 months from now. Oh, okay.
I was thinking of going to Kunad Highway tomorrow since it's ready. I'd be happy if you'd all join me.
Also, it still shows all the last text messages I had before concluding the story.
For you, Arashi. I don't really go for superstitious stuff like that.
I've never done it.
You should come along with me. You too, Luca.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
The article when it
What
comes out.
preparation should I make?
Sure. I guess I'll join you.
Everyone's having a good ass time.
Yuito!
Sorry, am I late? Major General Fubuki isn't here yet.
Well, let's hang out until everyone gets here. The weather's nice enough.
Okay, talk to everyone. Now we get to see Kasane's perspective, and we probably won't see Yuito being the densest motherfucker from Kasane's route. It would be a good place to tell that joke. Now, if we can't see him being dense, then we can't make the
cherry
joke.
blossoms are as beautiful as ever.
Everyone's having a good
Even
ass
though
time.
history changed, Seto and Nagi, their deaths weren't erased.
Sadly.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for a miracle. But I guess I need to face reality.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, how have you been feeling?
I'm fine right now. I can still use my power, but thanks for your concern. You're always worried about other people. I think that's amazing.
You're still the same. You always look for the best in people.
What? That was sudden. I'm embarrassed.
You took me in after my mistakes and showed me the right way. I'm grateful.
I'm grateful to you too. You were always saving my butt. Also, I think you and the others guided me a lot too. So, I guess that means we found a path we could take together.
I see. Maybe Yuito Platoon felt so nice because you were the one in charge. You could call it a family. I don't have any family left, but the warmth I felt in the Yuito Platoon was just like it.
Family? Then I guess you'd be the oldest brother.
I'm basically the same age as Chairman Sumeragi.
Oh, but your body is still young. You decided to stop acting old.
Ha!
Right. I still have a lot of life to enjoy.
Don't make it sound like a chore. You have to ease up. You're so serious.
Why so serious?
Oh, right. We should go to that gyoza place again. I registered an account on their app.
You too? I actually registered on the app as well. Okay, let's go try out some of the new stuff on the menu next time.
I only have
These
walking.
cherry blossoms, even though history changed, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
It seems that you and Kasane have something to do with the fact that we're the only people who realize that history has changed.
Okay. So yeah, I guess in this reality, Akarin was never, like... never actually was born, so...
When the world was altered, we were connected to Red Strings users through SAS. So we became observers as well. Well, it's all speculation. Regardless, that time travel power is incredibly strong. If history was going to change, it could have made someone else head of PR. Ugh, I'm beat.
You do seem pretty busy lately. You're booked for constant interviews, so you don't have time to slack off.
If you understand, then take over for me. I really am going to quit being the PR person, I mean it.
You say that now, but the fact that you're going to keep working in the OSF means that you're worried about Major General Fubuki.
Oh boy. You really do have some obsession about siblings. How many times do I have to tell you I don't care about my brother that much?
Obsession. Well, I'm a younger brother, so maybe I want to dream.
Are things not going well with former Chief Kaito?
The thing about family and siblings is that you can't cut ties that easily, even if you hate them. And sometimes, those ties aren't cut when you thought they were. You know what I mean, right? So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
I see. Those are some grim prospects.
Yours aren't as complicated as mine. So you should help out Major General Fubuki. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed, I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed.
Pardon? No. You glitched. You glitched. I don't know. I'm not really sure how a cutscene glitched. Especially if they're very minimal effort cutscenes. But you're repeating yourself. And I will write you down for that right now. You're on timeout.
I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother.
Ugh, good grief. Are you trying to say that since you're a younger brother, you understand people who have older siblings who make their lives difficult?
Well, more or less. I'm sure you didn't need me to point out that you and Major General Fubuki have a special bond.
Well, they just don't fight with
You're
each other.
such a dreamer. We don't have anything like that. Besides, Fubuki isn't a kid. He decides how he wants to handle this history. I may be his sister, but it's not my place.
That's
I
fair.
see. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's none of my business.
God, you never change. You're frustratingly good-natured. You know, you should be worrying more about yourself.
Really?
But that is also your strength. It has to be exhausting, though. No, don't worry. I don't plan on quitting the OSF for now. Fubuki isn't even part of my consideration. There's a lot of benefits to a stable job once you learn all the tricks to slack off.
Okay, got
And
it.
she's sounding more and
You're
more
staying because of
older
Major
than her
General
body type.
Fubuki. That's a relief. Good on you.
So you're going to pretend you didn't hear me. You might actually have what it takes to be a politician.
Ha! That's a funny joke. Ha 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 ha. Anyway.
A world where Alice is alive. This is what Karin wanted. Though it is only in hindsight. What my brother did, I believe it was wrong. But I think I felt his thoughts for a moment at the end there. I don't agree with him. But for now, I am trying to accept this world. By the way, did you have your brain examined?
Yeah. My power was acquired, so they said I have a very high chance of losing it.
I see.
don't look so down. I said I don't care about it. I'll be alright.
You really are strong. I must bolster myself so I don't fall into despair. You climbed the mountain with me, so I can't look glum in front of you.
You don't have to pretend to be happy. Karin was...
I know, and I appreciate that. However, I want to push my limits here.
Also, like, the
The
dialogue
fact
is
that my
not
brother
matching the
vanished is
subs.
confusing. But whatever this world is now, I did have a brother. If this is the world my brother wished for, then I want to watch over it and be a part of it as well.
I'd still be mad at him
want
for
to be
just kind
strong
of
for that.
ignoring that you existed.
Stronger than him.
Yeah. Even if Karin was the one who created this current timeline, it's up to us to create the future.
Are you planning on retiring from the OSF?
Am I gonna have much
Nothing
choice if
gets
I lose my
past you.
power?
I've already put in my request. I'll be back to being a civilian after I take care of a few things. I can't stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
See? Fucking
Even
thinking
if you
ahead of
didn't
that
lose your
shit.
power, I think you would have still chosen retirement
Yes.
in order to protect this country differently from the OSF.
You think so? You might be right. I realize that there are a lot of different ways to help people.
Yes, we will both do what we can to create a better future. I want to use this given power to carry out my duties in the OSF. Even if it was given to me, I should use it to the fullest. I've come to terms with the many parts that make me who I am.
You truly are, Septentrion. So reliable. I'll keep doing my best, too. We might be going about it differently, but I'm sure we're striving for the same future.
Oh, it is important to maintain your physical health after your retirement if you're going to accomplish something significant. I can help you come up with a training regimen.
Thanks.
So that part of you hasn't changed. You really are amazing. Okay, don't make it too tough, though.
I'm gonna talk to Kasane last. Jeez, I still have to talk to fucking 8 people, though.
I was thinking maybe I would apply for the Lunar Surface Survey project. I want to see how people lived on the moon.
Lived, as in past tense, as in that doesn't happen anymore? Or, like, are they dead? Confirmed dead?
Then maybe I'll sort of understand what Togetsu was trying to do. Telepathy probably won't reach here from the moon. I wonder if Wataru will cry because he misses me. I'm just joking. Even without my power or SAS, I'm still connected to my brother and everyone else. It's like an ability that's more than a power.
Blue sky is beautiful. The sun feels warmer than before somehow. I'm sure the animals are happy the extinction belt is gone too. We have to put the hideout's potted plants outside sometimes. Kaguro helps me with that. So, did you help with the hideout's plants?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I put them out, give them water and nutrients. Was that bad?
No. I'm glad you took care of them, even with everything that's going on.
It's because I took what you taught me seriously. The spathiphyllum buds are getting pretty big.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they can bloom at the hideout.
That's not it. I was glad to stay in your platoon.
What? Oh, you mean when Major General Fubuki said he would reorganize us?
Yes, I was a little worried then. Of course, I decided to stay in the platoon after some careful consideration. That decision was about parting with the OSF. I don't handle change very well.
But you still came with us. Thanks. It was really reassuring when you decided to come.
I need to thank you, too. You've given me so much courage. You became my friend and told me I can be who I am.
You're making me blush. I barely did anything.
I wish I could be in Yuito platoon forever. But that won't happen, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. And besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
It's important to do what you want. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll still be friends, won't we?
Of course we're friends. And student-teacher.
You're like the sun to me, Yuito.
What?
Because plants need sun to grow. Even if you leave the OSF, I know you'll be working hard somewhere. That's enough to keep me motivated to grow.
Then you're like the soil to me. The land, earth. Even if we're not in the same place, let's do our best where we are.
Let's have a competition to see whose flower will be prettier. I won't lose.
Yeah, I just don't really know how to reply to her. 2,000 years is a long time, so you need an archaeology to understand. Okay. Carl, they're not being that specific about it. They already made a general, like, comment that everything pretty much in history is pretty much the same. Pretty much everything is the same, save for the fact that Karn never existed and the extinction belt is now gone. Etc. That's it. There's nothing like, oh, now this tree is 10 years younger than it was before. There's nothing as like significant like that.
It looks like the cryogenic sleep chambers stopped functioning when Babe went down. My old associates were taken into custody by the government. Well, they can't do anything without Babe anyway. I'm in a pretty bad spot too. Well, I guess it's obvious they're suspicious of me as well. There's also the thing with Chairman Sumeragi. I'm on release without indictment, hunting others for now, but I'll probably be arrested soon.
Yeah, sorry about that one, bud.
Don't look at me like that. I know you want to say I told you so.
I want you to pay for what you did, but I don't feel smug about it. You're one of us, even if you did some bad things.
Don't you find it hard to live with that personality?
I managed to make it to 16 like this, so no.
That's true. So what are your plans now?
I'll retire. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. Besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
Then come visit me if I get thrown in prison. I'd like to know how things are going and how Sagumi is doing.
Okay. My brother might get caught too, so I can visit you when I visit him.
Yeah.
Hey, am I just an afterthought?
I'm kidding. Besides, Major General Fubuki said that your sentence would be lighter because of everything you did to help. That's why instead of worrying about what will happen when you're caught, you should worry about what you'll do after.
After that? I'm sure I'll be discharged from the OSF. I heard the Lunar Surface Survey project will be going forward, so I'll probably help with... No, it's still a little too hard to go back home to the moon. I'll probably just stay here and clean up the Togetsu mess. I've been on Earth for a while, but I've done so much lying in my life. It might be good to finally live honestly for once.
Then teach me about politics.
Why me? Do I look like I'd be good at it?
Weren't you the commander of the colonists? I looked it up after Kasane told me your real name. You're actually really good at politics.
Oh my god,
man.
you have a real name? Huh?
It sucks to have so much information about you etched in history. Well, I'm tired living a life of lies. It might not be so bad being your tutor.
For the moon, you meant? Well, we didn't really have a lot of information about the moon to begin with anyway. We didn't know if people were still alive per se or anything like that. We just know that now we can travel to the moon again. Which is such... It was so funny how it was such like a wild ass theory that we came from the moon. But now it's just like, oh, we can go there now. We're gonna survey it and shit. But the term survey just makes me feel like it's implying that so far contact with anyone on the moon has been nothing. So there might not be anything up there.
The history we know only exists in our heads, right? I think we should make a memorial before our memories fade. I'm gonna write down the history that we lived in a historical novel. It'll just be fiction to the rest of the world, though. I'll need your help, too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you when you need as well.
Do a
just
flip.
like always.
I can't. The game doesn't allow me to do flips.
Even if you quit the OSF, that won't change. This is just between us, though, okay?
Oh boy. 4 more
In
conversations.
this history, it wasn't Karin that started a rebellion with Seiron, but another OSF soldier.
Okay, so the majority of like the events that happen in the game, like telling fucking Suo that they're a bunch of bitches that get controlled by their government, happens still, but it wasn't a Karin because
He's
doesn't
a known
exist.
veteran, and I recognize his face. But I don't think he's an equal to Karin. However, history is taking almost the same path. It's something that's beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, I heard you've been having some trouble. The crows are all over you.
It's my family. Now that Kaito is out of the government, the press has turned on him and are just saying whatever they want. Since I was part of the operation that got rid of the extinction belt, they've been hounding me. It's the same with you, right?
That's true, but you have the advantage of being a Sumeragi. Public opinion and the press just latch on to what's easy to understand. Most people don't try to see what's really going on.
Oh, are you actually worried about me?
That's not what I meant. I was just checking because it wouldn't be good if it got in the way of our missions.
I'm fine. It's not like I'm being chased around by the crows all day, every day. Things will settle down eventually. Oh, but I might already be retired by then.
I see. If you retire, you'll be a civilian. Weak. You can sit and watch me climb the ranks.
You don't change, do you?
No.
Though you're right. I won't be able to fight the others anymore. I won't be able to go watch the thunderclouds outside the city like we did either.
Apparently, New Himuka's climate changed after the extinction belt disappeared. We might get a chance to see lightning up close again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking you. You can thank me later.
I will throw water
conceited
balloons
much?
at you.
It would be nice to see
Fuck
them with you
you.
again.
Fuck you, Sheedan, you're a bitch! I hate you. On that note of fading memories, you remembered having a dream about riding on a boat underwater and the motor still working when you're barely, it's a dream. Weird shit's gonna happen.
Sumeragi, your father?
Something,
This new
maybe
history
it's
didn't
about
change what happened to him.
internal sadness and feeling like you're drowning.
The sins of Togetsu didn't change either. I plan to atone for assisting them. I hope I can help with the dismantling of Togetsu as well.
Yeah, fuck religion too. Why not?
What are you going
Fuck
to
government,
do?
fuck religion, we
I
don't
heard
need
you were
it.
retiring, but what about after that?
Oh, you heard already?
Of course. I was the leader of Kyoka platoon, so I'll hear things amongst the command.
Right. For now, I'd like to do some studying. I also have to clean up the scandals around the Sumeragi name.
Oh, then I might be able to help you too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I also plan on retiring once things calm down. Since I'm testifying to what Togetsu did, it would only cause trouble if I stayed in the OSF.
I see. I guess that's what it means to bring what Togetsu did to light.
If I leave the OSF, there won't be anything tying me down anymore. I think I can also convey the efforts Chairman Sumeragi went through to protect New Himuka.
But why? Even if you feel responsible for Togetsu, what my father did...
Is Wakana being happy not a good enough reason?
My mom? You mean when you were monitoring my mom?
Yes. Chairman Sumeragi certainly took part in some inhumane activities. Even if it was allowed politically, he can't be forgiven. But that's not everything Chairman Sumeragi was. He got in the way of Togetsu. He was assassinated because he tried to protect New Himuka from Togetsu. I'm sure of it. The chairman's merits and demerits should both be made public. That should be detailed in Togetsu's materials.
I didn't think anyone would look at it that way. I'm glad. To be honest, I was a little depressed about it. Because some people say the Sumeragi family was controlling New Himuka for their own interests. My father and brother did some horrible things.
That shouldn't be all. It should all be brought to light.
I'll help you do that.
Thanks. Even if it's the hard truth, I'll face it head on.
Alright, nearly done. Gotta talk to Cutie. Gimme. Gimme? Gimme? Is she last one again? Oh no, I'm stuck. No, Kasane is like a very obviously last one. I wasn't even paying attention to the map. I was just figuring like talk to her last.
Nice. But there are still times I just don't know what to say to her. Oh, my mom and dad left a message. They told me to invite you for dinner.
Oh well.
Food tastes better when you eat with friends. It's just like when we were little. Oh, I heard you put in your resignation.
Yeah, I made up my mind. Once everything calms down and the OSF is back to business as usual, I plan to retire.
Admit your feelings. Admit your feelings
So
right
it's
here, right
really
now. Let's do
true.
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well,
Come on.
I'm sure there are so many things you still want to do.
Come on, say it.
Do your best in your new life. I'll do my best in the OSF. I guess, well, we should both do our best.
I guess that's a good summary, but you're right.
Do it.
I
Do
mean,
it. Do it.
I feel safe leaving the OSF in your hands, Hanabi.
Really? I'm not good enough to say that you can count on me, and there are so many obstacles I need to overcome. But I'm confident that I won't give up.
I know. It's not easy trying to live up to your ideals, but I know you can do it.
Thanks. Just watch. I'll prove I can. And I'll be watching you too.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you say you had something to tell me?
Do it. Do it.
I can't say yet.
No.
But be ready, because I will tell you someday.
Fuck.
Once I become the person I want to be.
What do you mean?
Damn,
be
it's
ready?
never gonna happen.
I don't really understand, but I'll be waiting until you say it's time.
No. It would have actually been really cute if this is like when they talk about it, and like we can talk more about this later, like with more hope in his voice than what I just gave. But like, oh my god, come on, come on. Like, sure, you can ship Kasane and Yuito together. I don't care, but I ship Yuito and Nabi. Come on, come on, come on. No, I'm so cheated. Anyway. Yuito's so dense when he's in. you just. You were just like, I need it. I need just one instance of it. Just one little scrap of it, and I'll fucking put the joke down. I'll throw it down. Yuito is so dense that when he's in a baseball stadium, every hit's a home run. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carl. Alright. Come on. We got one more person to talk to.
Major General Fubuki is late. Maybe we should contact him. By the way, don't you want to talk to everyone?
I already have. Oh. Okay, so I didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway. I thought I had to because the last 3 times. This is the 3rd time they've made me like talk to everyone in the group. So I was just assuming. Oh wait, fuck.
You should. I'll contact By the way.
No, I'm good.
Also, like, that made me semi-scared that, like, there was another person to talk to, but I don't see anyone. I was about to say, I see some others over there, but then I remembered they don't exist anymore.
Sorry for keeping everyone waiting.
When's the last time everyone got together like this? I'm glad to see nobody's changed.
It hasn't been that long. I've been so busy I actually lost track of time. Man, I need a break.
Man, fuck work.
That makes sense since you've had to deal with the media every day. Seriously, good work.
It appears there hasn't been much change with the others in this area.
Oh wait, no, they still exist.
While
Oh, yeah,
new
but they
others
didn't come
haven't
from the
appeared since
extinction
the
belt.
extinction belt dissipated. It's not like the ones already here just suddenly went away.
Yeah.
Fine, fucking whatever.
Looks like I won't be retiring anytime soon.
That's right. We need to keep protecting everyone.
I heard they're going to change the other reports to a system that tracks them on the surface.
It looks like things are going to start changing around here. Little by little.
All right, Let's do what we came here to do.
What, more in Karin?
That should do it.
I guess that is what we're
I want to
doing.
thank everyone for coming today to honor him.
Okay, fair. Whatever.
So we're the only ones who remember Karin.
The world changed, but we weren't affected by it.
Erasing his own existence like that? I never would have thought he had it in him.
Maybe it was the price to change the world the way he desired. Although I'm sure he doesn't look at it as paying a price. Why do you have to go off and make me an only child?
Yeah, why'd you have to
He
leave
will
your brother
exist
like
as
that?
long as we
What a
remember
bitch.
him. We know that he was here in this world.
Yes.
Well, are you guys ready to head home?
I wouldn't mind taking out a few others around here on our way out.
Of course you wouldn't.
Ugh, such the diligent soldier. Who in their right mind asks to do more work?
Yuito. How are your powers?
There haven't been any big changes so far. I'll stay in the OSF a little while longer, then retire once everything calms down a bit.
And after that?
Well, I've got a lot on my mind in terms of what I want to do. It might sound conceited, but I want to change the world so duds like me have a place in it. I'd also like to face what my
fair.
father and brother have done.
Because
I'm a member of the Sumeragi family, after all.
That's some major ass discrimination. I mean, we're on the road. That's super bad for them.
Other particles. The extinction belt is gone.
Yeah, but it's originally from space, right? It could appear again someday,
Make
since
proper
we didn't get it at the
roadsides, damn it.
source.
Or else I'll hit you with.
That's why I think we should study the other particles more
Hit you with
closely,
stop sign.
so we can eventually prevent, or even cure metamorphosis.
I had no idea you had so much on your mind. Does that mean you're going to get involved in politics?
Ew, politics.
Sounds that way, huh?
Let Dudge
Although,
drive. Let's
I'm not really cut
hashtag
out
let
to be a
Dudge
politician.
drive.
Really? From what I've seen of you lately, I bet you'd be good at it.
What, really?
Sorry, my wings are in the way. Was it time for us to have like an intimate moment or something?
I don't know if it'll suit me, but I'm thinking about going to college.
I mean, you're
I
at
want
the
to study
age that you would
politics.
have.
And not because of who my dad was. I want to change New Himuka. You've made your decision too, haven't you?
Yes. I've decided to go. There.
I mean, we had this conversation before, didn't we?
To the moon. We'll be pretty far away from each other. But at least I can always look up at night.
Every one of us is born alone. But even though we're alone, we can connect with each other. Where we are doesn't really matter.
Kasane.
Save the
I'll
world
keep
before
living,
finishing
no
puberty.
matter what.
His voice will come in when he finally starts getting into it. Red string? Hey! Hey! That's a very common sign of fate and, like, fated destinies and shit. Are you two fated to be together? I don't care, but, like, I'm just wondering. Hydrate, posture check, and stretch. Beware, I got booped. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save one here. Taking your sweet ass time. And one here. I'm doing this as a test. I'm going to do like a little quick run of what very hard's like. And if it kicks my ass from here to the next fucking, like, dimension, we ain't doing it. I'm doing that as a precaution. Scarlet Nexus was literal title. Oh my god, wait. Obtain Phantom Art Phoenix and Moth document can be exchanged for items at shops. New game EXE unlocked. Oh, new game class. Additional playthroughs. When you clear the game with either Yuito or Kasane, EXE new game will be added to the title screen. You can start the game again, maintaining your levels and items. Alright, so that might make a very hard manageable. And when game cleared save data is loaded, you'll restart from the hideout. There will be more quest givers in each area, and you can accept special quests. Hold on, wait. When cleared game data... Oh. So there's more stuff that I can do inside the current playthrough. Oh shit, there's still more to do. Also, they took off my wings. My wings, bruh! It's very quiet. Damn, you're just gonna do the title screen at me? You're just gonna do that? I was like, it's very fucking quiet. It's a very unsettling time, but it was just transitioning to the title screen. Alright, so we have this. This is how we're gonna do Kasane's route. But I guess when I do the test run, I will go into either one of these and just switch the game to hard mode and see how I fare. Or harder mode. But yeah, that was about a 3-ish hour stream. Fucking... The game had so much more content than I actually anticipated for the ending. Like, so much more. I thought, like, maybe a few more rooms of that final area, then the final boss, and then cutscene ending done. But, like, the rooms kept on getting longer, the fights kept on getting longer, the boss got longer, the cutscenes got longer, it just kept on going on. It kept on going for me. Not that it's bad, it's just I was not seeing that coming. It's really good that I did not constantly debate back and forth with myself to like push the session Monday to see about beating the game, because we would have had another 3 hours to go. At least. Man, would 13 cents to the stream be a riot if you thought this was an insane plot. Oh boy. Don't fuck with me. I don't know much about 13 Sentinels, but visual novel kind of deals. I'm not super sure about streaming them, even though I have thought about it. Anyway, we'll have that conversation another time. We still have more context for the plot to get through. Granted, when we go through Kasane's route, majorly it'll be about the same. Like we kept on like interacting between each other in the plot. So a lot of the story beats might still be the same, but we're gonna get more context clues that are outside of what we got in Yuito's route. So at least we'll have that. Plus we'll have the new gameplay, and maybe very hard if I feel like having everyone being entertained by my suffering. Which I know some of you seem to like that. Crazy people. But yeah, no, all for what it's worth. The game really came out of nowhere at the end and surprised me in a lot of good ways. I really did like the final fight. Had it like played it on my own and just let the cutscenes or the characters sit and like have their like desires, their goals just spoken to me without like having to stream, I probably would have felt more for the final fight. Like felt more besides Karen jokes. Not that I didn't, but I'm just saying, like, had I been on my own, I probably would have been more immersed in the struggles of Karen, the fucking simp. But, yeah, thank you everyone for watching today. I know I started the stream with very little energy, just was worried that I'd be really bad streaming today, just kind of hoping I'd beat the game fast enough and let you all have your day. But it ended up getting a little bit better as we kept on going, like usual for like this game so far, apparently. Whenever I get tired, I just get into it and I ease up again. But thank you is what I want to say at the end of it. Thank you for being patient with me today and all the struggles I had. I really appreciate. But for now, I'll go ahead and end the stream here because just starting like having like maybe 30 minutes with Kasane's plot, it's not gonna be all that great. And I don't want to stream much longer. I wanted today to be a little bit of a shorter stream today anyway. So we'll just start off Monday fresh with Kasane's plot and see what goes from there. Thank you again for everything and being here and supporting me and having fun with my stuff. Either streaming, videos, etc., art, you know, just everything. Thank you for being here for me, always. If you want to follow me and any updates, Twitter and Discord are the best places to go for those. There's a website link down in the bottom with the widgets. A link to my website, and that has all the links to everything else, my social medias and Discord. And if you've missed any videos or missed any live streams, or you want to see what happened in any other live streams, I put all those out as Let's Play parts on YouTube, and I hope you like those if you ever have the need of some background noise whenever I'm not streaming. Rest well. You had good energy in the end, and you recovered this weekend. Thank you, bud. Good night. Good night, Carl. I'll figure out a better way of doing out this outro announcements, but thank you, everyone. I love you guys super duper lots. Be sure to eat your vegetables because they keep you nice and healthy. Be sure to tell yourself you're beautiful in the mirror because you are. And I'll see you all Monday for more Scarlet Nexus. Bye-bye!